gumbo, every household makes gumbo different, and most of the time, all of the gumbos are great. I mean, we have a few people that can't really make the gumbo, but most people in New Orleans can cook a good pot of gumbo.
I don't want no swamp gumbo.
You don't want to what?
I don't want no swamp gumbo. I don't want none of that gumbo that y'all haven't cleaned up in District 10.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I don't want none.
I tell you, a good gumbo, you definitely need your seafood in it. Shrimp, crab, nice seasoning. If you like, chicken drumettes or chicken breast. Some people, they put. It just depends on the person what you like, but definitely a seafood gumbo is one of my favorites.
Do you put gator in your gumbo?
Do I put who?
Gator.
Gizzard?
Gator, alligator.
Gator. Oh, alligator. No, I don't, but I taste alligator sausage, and it's delicious, and I love deer sausage. I love deer sausage for breakfast in the morning if I can get my hands on it.
No, I'm not talking about sausage. I'm talking about alligator meat. Do you put alligator meat in your gumbo?
Oh no. No, I don't put no alligator meat in there, but some people do.
Okay.
Some people do.
All righty. Let me ask you a question. I know New Orleans is part of Haiti, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and Haitian. Yeah. Do anyone have the nerve to do any plays pertaining to voodoo?
I think we have had some plays in the past that's dealing with that. But unfortunately, people label New Orleans as a voodoo city, and I'm not going to label this city as voodoo because we have so many demographics in the city and so many nationalities here that was just one part of the history of New Orleans. But I believe they have had some past productions dealing with voodoo. But I hate for people to label our city as the voodoo city because I don't consider myself as a voodoo person. But
okay.
I mean, that's a part. Just like any city, there's always a part of history. It's a part of the history here, but it's not the main focus.
Okay. All right. I wasn't trying to offend you or anything.
No. I just want people to understand that a lot of if people don't know the history, it's a part of the history, but it's not the whole. So you don't have to be scared to come down here because you don't have people walking around putting voodoo on you.
Yeah.
But we have a rich culture here. I mean, the food, the architecture here is beautiful. It's a lot of things to see here in the city. And we have a lot of great artists that come out of this city as well. A lot of singers and performers and poets and playwrights and actors and actresses. I mean, we have a lot of talent here. So New Orleans is like a little gold mine here. I'm so glad that I was born and raised here.
I understand a great. I believe it's. They thought when Katrina hit, they could not find. It's not. Is it Chubby Checker? No, it's not Chubby Checker. You have a great. I can't think of his. Is it Chubby Checker or? I believe it is Chubby Checker. Yeah, that lives down there. Is he still there?
Okay, can you explain that to me again?
Is Chubby Checker still down there in New Orleans? And what part of New Orleans are you in? And
I'm close. I'm more close to the French Quarter area.
Oh,
I'm not too far from the French Quarters. Yeah.
So are a lot of your plays based on in the French era?
No. A lot of my plays are just real life. Basically, I just take, God give me the seed of different stories to write about. The gospel play deals with just issues of I have comedy in my plays and I have seriousness in my plays. It's a balancing plays. I mean, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to get mad with the characters. But my plays, some of them are based around New Orleans, like my famous character, Mama T. I play a character called Mama T, and she's also in this play as well. And she's from the Lower Nine, Lower Ninth Ward. So So, when you talk about New Orleans, some of the plays are based in, New Orleans area, but not the whole focus of the play. But Mama T, she's definitely, people can relate to her because she cooks for the neighborhood, and she's just real and raw. So she's one of my better characters. And actually, I'm writing Light of the Ghetto too, and I'll be putting that play on sometime the end of the year. But yeah, so my stories just deal with real life, basically.
Okay, wonderful. I would love to see one of your productions, and also if my listeners want to see your productions, where else can they get it at? They can go on your website, and where else?
Well, this is what I'm doing right now. My website is under construction. However, once I get that done, you will be able to purchase those DVDs that I have, because there's a lot of I have a lot of older plays that haven't been sold, and people love those plays as well. So really, I have at least maybe 4 to 5 plays that I can sell on DVD that people will be able to get their hands on. But definitely, if you want to follow me and see what I'm doing, you can definitely get on Facebook and type in Trinice Jordan Playwright Duplessis or T Duplessis Entertainment, and you could just basically Google me, and I'm there. I have a YouTube page that you can go to. I'm on Twitter, Lady73. And what I do for my supporters, I've always I record monologues and skits that you can view. You can get snippets of what type of work that I do, and definitely on my YouTube page, you can go on there and just get you some popcorn and look. And one night when the kids are sleeping or you need some me time, you can get some popcorn and go to those different videos and watch me there and get your laugh on or whatever it is. But definitely, I give my audience something to look forward to.
Okay, well, hey, I would love. I don't have any kids, but I don't have any kids, but I do have some microwave popcorn. I have to put it in the oven now because microwave done freaked out. But I would love to come there and sample. You know what? I had 2 people. I just had a gentleman by the name of Chris Bolton. He spoke spoke of a city that he's coming to have his play, and I'm going to be there in Peoria to go and get me a nice steak from there. And now I have a New Orleans person here on the phone that I'm going to come there, and I'm sure she's going to show me where I can get me some real good king cake. King cake. I was about to say king bread again. King cake. So,
actually, you can. It really is just dough. I mean, it's bread, but we call it king cake.
Don't bust my bubble. Don't bust my bubble. I had my visions all set for that little old baby inside the cake, so I can sit there in your play and just pick a part of that cake while eating. Oh, come on. Look here, New Orleans.
Well, you have certainly a lot of. We have something called the beignets. I know you heard of that. It's called Cafe Du Monde, located on Decatur.
No,
that's one of my favorite spots. It's a French donut covered in powdered sugar. It's very delicious, but it's very fattening too. So that's a favorite place that you can go to as well if you can't get your king cake. But we have a lot of places here that's just awesome, and I'm just so proud of our city that we have so much to offer here.
Do you speak French?
It's just a lot of talent and a lot of blessings here in our city.
Well, let me ask you this question: do you speak French at all?
Do I do what?
Do you speak "Parlez-vous français"? No French?
Do I? I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
Parlez-vous français?
Do I speak French?
Oui. Yes. Do you speak French?
No, I don't. But my family, Duplessis, comes from a long line of French. We come from the French, so it's a long line. We have a lot of Duplessises here in the city. I don't speak French. I wish I did. I didn't take that second language up in high school. But believe it or not, you can look at people and you would think that they speak English, and they open their mouth and they actually speak French. So we can really fool you. But I don't speak French though. But my name comes from a French background.
Yes, yes. So, have you ever been inspired to do a French play?
I can't say that I have, but I can tell you this: I have so many ideas that I want to tap into. I just have to sit down and write, because there's so many things that a writer can write about. Just telling stories. I just like telling stories and creating things. What's funny that you're saying this, because I actually have a character that I've created, but nobody's seen her yet, and her name is Sachet. And she's a French character that I've created for myself that I haven't put her to work yet, but my family and I, we do little skits at home. My husband and my son, we play around, and Sachet is quite hilarious. So I'm going to have to introduce Sachet really soon, because she's funny, and she's actually supposed to be from Paris, France.
Oh, c'est le fou pour passer les fêtes pour faire la bataille, les bons fous, non?
Artists have so many ideas in their head. I tell you, it's just funny what we can come up with and what we can create. And that's why I love the stage so much. That's why I love theater so much, because you can just really get on stage and do your thing. And this recent play that I have, God's Tears on My Window Pane, we really want to take this play nationally and just travel. And hopefully we can get to Chicago and put a portion of the play on. But that's my goal, to just, expand out, because I know other cities and other states would love to see what I'm doing. And I'm just so proud and blessed. And some of my characters, Samuel Bowles, he plays Toby in the play, and he's an awesome lead character. And Shalita Burke-Manuel, and I have Lamont Douglas and Marcus Page and T. Scott, and all those people are doing wonderful things with this production. All of my productions are great. I always have a great cast, and I look for dedication with my cast. And we've dedicated ourselves, and we're just so happy and honored to put the play on again. But we would love to come to Chicago and put this play on.
Wow, I would love to have see one of your works and have you come to Chicago, and we'd love to hear more of your wonderful, wonderful productions going on. And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want more information, you can contact this wonderful playwright. She has some great plays here for you, and she'll love to. Let me ask you this: Are you looking for any more actors in your play?
Well, not this particular production, but I will be doing a casting call for my Light of the Ghetto stage play too. I'll be doing a casting call for that, and I always do casting calls.
Okay.
But I always do casting because I always give people a chance to come out and prove themselves, and I look for certain characters. I do look for, but the thing about it, if you are turned away, that does not mean that I can't be able to work with you in the future. Mm-hmm. Some people get discouraged of why they get this part, because I've lost parts in movie parts and stuff like that, but I say, well, that wasn't my time for that particular part. So you just have to understand that sometimes that particular role might not be for you, but it's always good to try out. You never know. So I'm always looking to work with new talent, people that are dedicated especially.
Okay. So for all the guys that are interested in being in a play real soon, you can contact her at...
You can contact me. What you can do, you can email me at TJ Duplessis, and I'm going to spell it out because it's part of my last name, but not the whole last name. So it's TJ Dupless @gmail.com. Again, that's TJ Dupless Dupless @gmail.com, and you can email me. You can send me headshots. You can give me your background or whatever you need to do. You can email me right there. And again, if you want to follow me on Facebook to see what I'm doing, T. Duplessis, just put in T. Duplessis Entertainment and it'll come right up.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want more information and you want to talk with this young lady, she just gave you her information. And not only that, it will be on our website as well. in a little bit. So if you're looking, and we're going to have all her information on our website, so you can contact her as well. And we are looking forward to seeing one of your wonderful productions. I am so happy. I have a new friend from New Orleans. It's always good